We on. Welcome to the channel. Been like this for about a good week. Everybody's picks are in. Everybody in the pool, you're incredible. I'm glad you're along for this ride. Let's paint a picture. A very quick picture. The two on the left are the Undertaker and Kane. They're brothers. They're called the Brothers of Destruction. They have made the finals, which Cook picked. And then the team of Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu are the other team that Mikey selected in the draft. After a round robin of 50 matches with each team getting a bye per round, we took the top 8. A small package by Kane. Not a single count. Been quite the ride though. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this card. This match is pretty much the first berth going into WrestleMania for this universe, so to speak. It's not even a universe. I book the matches and we do what we do. All you got to do is pay attention to the product. Now, what are these guys fighting for? This is for a shot at the men's WWE Tag Team Championship, which are currently held by the New Age Outlaws, who at some point are going to be defending the tag titles. Now there's a lot to this. There is a lot to this. For the team of Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu on the right there, backdrop on the apron. They say the hardest part of the ring. Now Solo and Fatu, to get to this final, they took on the tag team champions, the New Age Outlaws. And as you can see, Solo and Fatu defeated the New Age Outlaws. What makes me think is either, well, there's a couple ways we can do this. If Solo and Fatu, yes, I've said it a few times now, tags into Kane, if Kane and Undertaker win, I'm not sure how they're going to play this out. Because they should get a title shot after the Rumble. The losers of these contests get their respective Rumbles. But Solo and Fatu have defeated the tag team champions. Makes you think about giving them a title shot if they retain. Now the New Age Outlaws, the tag champs, will be defending the tag titles in the following show. Tagging to Fatu. Sorry, the New Age Outlaws are going to be defending their tag titles against the Steiner brothers, who have earned their title shot in a 4-way a little while before the thing even started. No, the Steiners did not do well at all. It was great for what it was. I'm glad it's over. I'm ready to give out these cards to the people that are in the pool. And to anybody watching it, I can create more content. The Brothers of Destruction are dominating here. There's a little offense. There's Solo Sikoa. I mean, we've got a stacked card. I try my best to do a stacked card for every show. But, like, this is ridiculous. We got this basement dropkick by The Undertaker. They're really, here come the straps taking off. We've got another gear dialed in here. There's the Goozle. But look at Solo, the strength. That Polynesian strength. And The Undertaker is the one being dominated. Back to Fatu. A lot of possibilities we can do here. Now to the matches for the ladies. We've got Jen's team of Trish Stratus and Lita taking on the team of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Now, just for everybody that doesn't remember, our tag champions, Eve Torres and Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool had 2 titles. Pop-up Samoa drop, and look at Fatu taking care of business here. But the problem is, tag into the big red monster. Oh, look at this. There's a Samoan spike. 2.5. That's a strong. There's a side slam. So in our main event tonight, 2 out of 3 falls for the WWE title. We're going to put this competitive rivalry to the test again. And after the match is over, we'll work on the Rumble and figure out who's going to challenge for the WWE title. I think we're going to do the 3-way dance for the women's WWE title, which is a Bull Nakano, former challenger Tiffany Stratton, and Becky Lynch. Look at Fatu go. Missed the splash though. Gonna have to figure out the next matchup, but the following night as well, we're gonna have the Iron Man match. Another competitive rivalry put to the test here. Gunther, the new world champion, taking on Roman Reigns, the former champion, in an Iron Man match. I think this is 2 great ways to determine and move on with the titles. 2 sudden title changes. Let's get these rematches in order, and we can move on with a new contender. I think that works for everybody here. Cover. Now Fatu and Solo getting back into this match. What's Jacob got in mind here? Big clothesline over the top. Solo waiting. Is Solo going to do for a dive in the middle? Yes, indeed. What a dive between the 2nd and 3rd rope. And we've got a completely different matchup here. Oh, what a reversal by The Undertaker. Now what is this? We're going to see Old School walking up that rope just like the spoiler, Don Jardine. There's a quick history lesson for you. Look that guy up. Now the Brothers of Destruction getting a little bit closer to the pay window for a chance to be tag team champions. There's a side slam. King's always been an issue with everybody in this tournament, not being able to knock Kane down. What a great DDT there by Solo Sikoa. The tag's right back to Jacob Fatu. Not sure if this is a good idea or not. What a big squash in the corner. And Kane with a slam. There's a reverse choke slam. Another reversal into a DDT. Look at this. From a reverse choke slam to a reverse power bomb. Gotta like the frequent tags between two members of the bloodline here. Clothesline in the corner. Could this be it? 2.5. Haven't had too many pinfall attempts yet. Reverses. And we got a choke in the corner. Referee just letting it be here. At this point, it could go any way, but a tag into the Undertaker. Look at this. Another Samoan spike. That's what it's called, but here comes Undertaker. Hasn't come in yet. Now Solo up to the top. Big splash. This is a great setup. Here it comes. There's the Samoan spike. Is this the match? 2.5. And Kane still has some fight left. Now here comes the Samoan werewolf. Up. Big Samoan drop. Not smart at all by Jacob Fatu. But a spinning wheel kick helps. I think the Brothers of Destruction are in big trouble here. A strong start. With those tough Samoan cousins. And there's a chop to the throat. And a big crescent kick there. And there's almost a crown. That's close enough. And Jacob comes in. Not much interference when it comes to the count. Little two-punch combo there. What's Kane got in mind here? Look at this. There's the tombstone. Two and a half, and Solo kicks out of the tombstone pile driver. Maybe perhaps it's Kane's, but that only comes out to be sure of the job being done. And the job isn't done, quite frankly. Big clothesline there by Solo Sikoa. Time to tag it in. We're working on a little tag work here. Into the boot. Look at this. Triple jump moonsault. Beautiful. But here comes Kane to break up the pin. What a piece of work that was. Fatu got extremely lucky keeping his eye, taking his eye off the ball. Tagging back in and out. But now Taker tagging back into Kane before any damage. Nice leg drop to the back of the head. I don't know what the monster just landed. The Fatu took it seriously. Again, a wise time to tag. Conserve your energy. Look at this. Choke slam off the second rope. Is this going to be the coup de grace here? The real one. The one to end all matches. Tombstone pile driver. Middle of the ring. Jacob can't save the count. And that's it. The Brothers of Destruction are going to WrestleMania.
Here are your winners. The team of Kane and The Undertaker.
Congrats to Cook for winning the pool for the tournament. Much as a disappointing, sure, Solo and Fatu would rather wait until WrestleMania to get their title shot. Solo and Jacob very much looking into that, cashing in that shot. Because you never know, it's a triple threat. No DQ. We got the one and only Tito Santana. mean, all these guys. Who would manage the Great Muta? I mean, do you put Paul Heyman on there? Surely there's others. Theodore Long. But I guess he doesn't need it. Three men have been successful. In the pool. A lot of Braun Strowman picks.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Toluca, Mexico, weighing in at 234 pounds, Tito Santana.
I believe that a guy like Tito Santana was like an unsung hero back in the day.
And his opponents, first, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Great Muta!
Anybody that's watching this knows my deep appreciation for the Great Muta. Win-loss record is on and off. But the first big title match. Title implications for the Great Muta. For the Intercontinental title, no less. Now it's this beast.
From Sherrills Ford, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
A completely different style than the other two. That's what makes this match unique. Braun is just a destroyer. Always ready to throw those opponents serious hands. And you have another way to call it. Great Muta would be like an assassin, would be like a bounty hunter of sorts. Has won titles in the past. Tito Santana, a competitor's favorite competitor. It could go either way. Either way, it's either Aleister Black, who is the Intercontinental Champion right now, that's what it was. Aleister Black is because he defeated the British Bulldog on the last tapings. unorthodox double teaming here. Very unlikely. Beautiful. Working that leg early. Actually, a smart strategy, as I would suggest. Braun Strowman has some of the worst knees in pro wrestling. But here comes the Great Muta with a chair shot. Throwing complete caution to the wind. Just picked up in a hurry. Big bulldog would be called. Tito's not known to do that, but Tito's got a chair. He gets it back. Big chair to the head. Honestly, I like it. And there's a big double hand sledge. The Great Muta just... Nice elbow by Tito Santana. A former Intercontinental Champion himself. Ooh, face first on the chair. Good idea for Muta to go for the cover. Any of these guys against Aleister Black would be unbelievable. There's a trademark backbreaker there. That usually sets up the moonsault. But here comes Braun Strowman to break it up. Nice spinning back kick there. Here comes the moonsault. Lands it. But might have busted his ribs in the hurry. I was thinking about when Tito just realized there was going to be a pin. The Great Muta taking on both men here. But what does Strowman have in mind? Here comes a table. What's going to happen with a table with these three men? Is one of them going to get slammed onto that table? Could Muta do something crazy like put someone on a table and do a moonsault through a table? Who knows? The right Muta, is he going to do a superplex off the middle rope onto the chair? Tito in some serious trouble here. Look at this. Talk about unorthodox. Oh, that was almost a pin. Whoops, my bad. Back into it. What do we got? Pile driver by Tito Santana. What a way to get some offense back. But look at this. There it is. Here comes the figure four. Ditches the table and makes sure that Braun Strowman's bum knees are not any kind of jeopardy. Now, what do we got here? That looks like a heel hook to me. Yeah, a couple right hands will help, but not good for the wheel of Tito Santana. Oh, there's the flying forearm. Unfortunately, Braun Strowman is there, breaking it up. Nice cross body. That darn forearm comes out of nowhere. I don't want to call it the flying jalapeno. That's a Bobby Heenan thing. Another pile driver on the top of the Great Muta's dome. Tito in control. Go for a weapon. Quick trip to Singapore. Grabbing a cane. Throwing the... Unbelievable. What a match. What does Braun Strowman have in mind here? Tito having none of it. Another flying forearm. Is this it? 2.5. How did Muta get out of that? Still a lot of fight left. Still conscious after getting blasted. Look at that beautiful right armed drag. Right arm drag. Yeah, that feels a little more. But wait a minute here. Quick transition to the figure 4. I don't think that's a good idea for Muta to be on the outside. Yeah, I knew it. That was a mistake on the great Muta's part.
Here is your winner, Tito Santana.
What an interesting matchup in the future. Tito Santana. Black for the Intercontinental Championship. Tito coming out strong, making the giant with his weak knees. What did I tell you, folks? Huge win. Now, what do I do next? I'll tell you what I'm going to do next. Unfortunately, it's going to be another 3-way. The good news is this is going to be a tremendous matchup. You say, oh, save it, but why? All right, we got Tiffany Stratton. Again, Bull Nakano, she should have a manager. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I could do like a poll or something. I don't know. Some people deserve managers. Becky and Tiffany don't need them. Bull Nakano doesn't really speak English. Not like we're getting promos anyway. Just think it would be a cool effect for Bull Nakano. Anyway, this is a huge matchup. The winner of this is going to challenge Bianca Belair for the women's title at the Royal Rumble. The two losers will be in the Royal Rumble. But a chance to be automatically into WrestleMania by the Rumble, you can't go wrong. This is going to be a great matchup. I will be back. Be keeping an eye on things. Got a few things to do. See you in a bit.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Kawaguchi, Japan, Bull Nakano. And her opponents, first, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton. And from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
All right, we back up in here. We got a three-way dance here. Triple threat, whatever you want to call it. Certainly the past, the present, and the future. Oh, look at that. And Bull Nakano, is she going to steal this one? So Tiffany Stratton, former title challenger. Becky Lynch, I believe, at least the semifinal. Look at that. And a roll up. Sacrificing the elbow. Huge forearm shot to Nakano. Bull doing great. Nice body slam. Becky Lynch hasn't had too many matchups other than the tournament. And here comes the arm bar, what's called the disarmer. This could be the match right here. And Bull Nakano not giving it up. But certainly the wing is hurting. Look at this. That's the manhandle slam. Becky went for it. This could be a great match depending on what the end result is. And who is part of that result? That bad part of the result, anyway. Tiffany Stratton won a tournament already. The challenge for the Women's WWE Championship. Unsuccessful. Otherwise, Tiffany can't lose. Bull Nakano, same thing, hasn't challenged for the strap yet. Another big forearm. Any watching out there, go find a knee off the top rope. Go find the match with Alundra Blaze and Bull Nakano. SummerSlam 94. I thought that match was great. It was like the only great thing about women's wrestling at that time, unless you're watching stuff from Japan, which is something I'm not as familiar with. A quick reversal here. Bull Nakano going for a table here. This is the second table. 2 tables, 2 chairs. This is a mess, is what it is. Face first into the mat. We had Bianca Belair taking on Alundra Blaze. Oh, look at this. German suplex. No. No table breakage yet. But it looks like there's a possibility of it happening in the future. Big leg drop. Becky Lynch is dazed. Bull Nakano don't know who to capitalize on yet. Look at this. Is this going through a table? Yes, it is. Successful and out of the ring. Nice reversal. Dragon screw leg whip. Could that be it? 2.5. That was fairly close. Up next, we've got a best of 3 falls. Kurt Angle and Bruno Sammartino. Look at this now. Pretty, or not. Another aerial maneuver. Now, if you notice, that might have just hit the back of the chair. Tiffy's head might have hit the back of the chair. Guillotine leg drop didn't work out. Look at that. Nice clothesline by Tiffany Stratton. The senton didn't work out. There's a T-bone suplex. Used to call it the Bexplex. That was a long time ago. This is the guillotine leg drop again. Oh! Great moonsault. The gymnast misses the other moonsault. Anybody's game here. And Tiffany Stratton taking care of some business here. What a shot. Onto the back of the table. No fun for anybody. Following slam on the chair. Wait a minute, we got a pin here. Bull Nakano dazed in the corner. 2.5. Tiffy so close. We got a reversal here. Oh, back of the head. Forearm. And this now going off the rails here. A little torture. Again, out of control on the outside now. We got Bull Nakano on the outside, second herself up. Oh, there's a headshot. Could this be it? Right in the middle of the ring is Becky Lynch. 2.5. Showing the toughness of Bull Nakano. That was... Oh, we got a little mishap there. 2.5. Man, there's been some close calls. What a great women's match here. There's that slam again. But look at this. Oh, on the back of the table. That might be it. Oh, 2.5. The frustration on Bull Nakano's face. Referee. This is the right hand. And Bull Nakano. Oh. Just getting violent out here. What is Tiffany going to do with that table? Sets it up. On the table now. What's Tiffany going to do here? Reversed. Reverse, reverse. Does it happen twice? Look at Tiffany, a little too far. Still lands the coast-to-coast elbow. A little dazed and confused here. Tough break for Tiffany Stratton. There's a slam there. Could this be it? And that's it. Tiffany Stratton moving on to the Royal Rumble, I believe.
Here is your winner, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton successful here. We're definitely going to get a Bull Nakano Becky Lynch match in the future. That has not been taken care of, determined, whatever you want to call it. Let's get to this. All right, 2 out of 3 falls. 20 count, DQ. No interference, nothing to start. No weapons, because it's... Come on. Be real here. How has this not been figured out? We already had the match. We all saw it. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out the... I just got my matches mixed up. But it is still incorrect. Bruno Sammartino. Video games are video games and they can't be saved. That's fine. It's easy to forgive those kind of things. Now, you guys can fast forward. Everything looks good here. Now, Gunther, the next night, is going up against Roman Reigns. I apologize, fellas, ladies and fellas. This is the matchup. This is the rematch. That's the matchup. Sorry, this stuff messes with me sometimes. Let's get into it. Best of 3 falls. Once and for all, we figure out who could very well be the champion going into WrestleMania. What an interesting matchup it would be. Just two savages in the ring. Kurt Angle, 96 gold medalist. Olympic gold medalist, excuse me. Broken neck, the deal. Bruno Sammartino, champion for one of the longest reigns in history.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Kurt was a great champion. We'll see if he can get back to the next title reign here. 2 out of 3 falls is a perfect format for both men. Kurt Angle and his Olympic level stamina, toughness, determination. And now the champion, Bruno Sammartino. The fighting spirit, the adulation from the fans, the strength, for Bruno too, the toughness. Kurt looks ready to go. Gotta love that, the big fight feel. So officially Bruno's first entrance as champion. Could he keep this going? Don't let the looks fool you. These are two of the, you could say, the strongest from their eras. Both men would
Introducing the challenger,
relish at this opportunity.
from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 237 pounds, Kurt Angle. And his opponent, from Abruzzo, Italy, weighing in at 265 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the first superstar, Bruno Sammartino.
Kurt Angle seeing that title for the first time since he lost it. Now we've got to test the strength here. And Bruno wins this part and jumps right on him. Bruno, on the other hand, here. Excuse me, look at this. And Kurt Angle busted open. This match is happening so fast. And there's the bear hug. There's the bear hug. This match could very well be over. As the match goes on, there's a bell clapper. You don't see that too often. Brody tries to do that to me. We got a small package. That looks, I was about to say that. I thought that was tight, but I mean, this Bruno Sammartino defending it. All right, we're going to get the Italian backbreaker here. This is not good for Kurt Angle. Hey, let's go. What is Bruno going to do here? Waves the Olympic gold medalist up. There's a crown. He crowned him. Jimmy King special #1. Double hand sledge. But now here comes Kurt Angle. He's taking enough offense. Beautiful catch suplex there. Now what are we going to get here? Look at this. Angle slam. Landed. Nowhere near the ropes. 2.5. Drags to the center of the ring. Kurt Angle now going to work. There it is. Beautiful ankle lock applied. Could Bruno tap out? These two get in there. Fight on here.